process.
What do you expect in this week against Wake Forest? Talking about the game.
They're very high-powered offense. It's kind of like triple option premise, where they have RPOs, different things that they can do. It's just very tricky because they're so explosive, so you can't bite too hard on one thing, it'll give up a touchdown on this, and you can't just sit back because it'll be a 10-yard gain or something like that. So it's going to be a very tricky week for us. Our preparation is going to be very, very key this week to be able to play well Saturday, and I'm really looking forward to it in my last game in the Valley.
This could be the best quarterback you've likely faced, at least since Mond in week 2.
I'd say so. I think he's very versatile with what he does. He's very sneaky. Just like I said, with the RPOs and things like that, kind of hiding behind the line. It's very, very tough to see because even when they're doing draws and things like that, the line doesn't give you very much to look at, to key off of. So it's going to be very hard, him back there kind of just picking and choosing where he wants to go with the ball.
How emotional do you think he'll be at the top of the hill? Have you thought about it a lot?
I haven't thought about it too much because I know I'm going to get all tore up being here so long. Probably when I look down and see Mom and Dad down there, it'll probably hit me pretty good, and I'll get all emotional. I don't like to, but it's part of it.
Dabo's got Big John scoring touchdowns, Skowski kicking extra points. Have you asked for any? Is there anything that you would like to do that you haven't done?
Yeah, I can only ask so many times to get the ball before they just tell me no enough. I've tried to stake my claim numerous times over the years, but because I played running back, and Coach McCorvey always thought I'd be a great running back. And I was like, well, yeah, if you let me, but if that time comes, then so be it. But I don't see it in the future. They don't let me run the rock anymore.
Tanner, how second nature is it for you guys to kind of understand, okay, we accomplished this goal, but there are several other goals left ahead? It seems like you guys, it happens every year. You get to you clinch the Atlantic, and there are still other things out there to play for, and you guys just keep on going.
That's just what makes the game so exciting because you can just build up to more and more. So we won the Atlantic, and now we got another game our final conference game, which is super exciting because they're a very good team. It's going to be our last game at home, so it's like a very high-powered offense. So it gets the defense excited just to get out there and compete against one of the best offenses in the country. So we're super excited for the task at hand. I think as the season goes, you just cherish more and more of the moments because, like myself and a bunch of other seniors, this is some of our last go-rounds, and then you think on the other perspective of freshmen are still super excited. This is their last of their first season, which is, I remember going back, I was super pumped up about every single game I had. So you got different sides where you can see where people are always excited, always enthusiastic. It's the middle guys that kind of get a little druggy and stuff.
So you don't think there's any chance that anybody will be like, okay, we've accomplished this, so now we can relax a little bit?
Oh, absolutely not. We are trained every day to just take no days for granted. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep going, keep it on, and just enjoy the moment because these moments are so few that we get, especially at the end of the season. You just cherish them even more.
When you're in high school, junior, senior, you're trying to pick the right school to get you maybe to the next level, get an education. You chose Clemson, and now you're getting ready to end a career where you've been to a college football playoff every year, national championship games, playoff games, ACC championships. When are you going to take time to kind of look back on all that, say, wow, and was this ride everything you wanted it to be?
Probably when I get my own kids, I'll come back, show them what Dad did, but within the team. When you pick a school, you just kind of want to pick a good fit. And I thought Coach Brooks, he recruited me, and he's just a good fit for me. I really related to him very well. We talked just life things. He's from Kings Mountain, I'm from Belmont, so it's a very close area. So he knew where I came from and all that good stuff. But just picking a school, you never really think about the outcome of winning and things like that. You just try to look for a good fit for you. So I've been blessed beyond just being able to be in these big time games and just the experiences I've had in all the different cities and things like that. Seeing everything has been just been magical, really.
there one moment in time that just stands out for you?
Probably the first national championship we won, blocking that punt, and then seeing him up my dad. He's all teary-eyed. He's got his hands up. Because I always try to find my parents before the game. I don't know if y'all seen that video on Twitter. He's like, "Where's my mama? Where's my mama?" Well, that's how I am. I got to find her, or I will not have a good game. You know, so just finding them during the games. But that's probably like that one moment where I was like, "Wow, we've really done it."
Yep. How about Death Valley? What's the moment in that stadium?
Probably my first touchdown against Syracuse. Running that one in, it was a military appreciation game. So we had the purple on, so I got a bunch of good picks from that game. But probably that game, getting in the end zone, and then just celebrating my teammates is probably the final moment of Death Valley.
Why do you feel like you have to find your parents?
I don't know. I've always done it because my dad he always gives me like one of these, like, what you gonna do, and then sometimes he'll give me like here's the level that everybody's usually peeking at, but I want you to hit it here, and then he'll go like that. So that's kind of like our thing. And then Mom will always be, she's just so excited to be there. So that's kind of my thing. I just gotta have it.
Have you done that throughout your career, or just in college?
Yeah, so, and I can hear my dad, no matter where I am, no matter what situation is, how loud it is. He has this little distinct whistle, like that, and I'll just watch my head and go bob and weave. He does that for Nick, too. We've done that since we were just starting, and yeah, he's always got our attention.
Where do they typically sit?
So it's kind of like, you know where the student section is, kind of in the middle high, right to the right of the student section. And then I've gotten good. I've been around enough to know where all the away places are. They put them behind the band, the NC State game, way up top. So I had to find her. It was tough, but I found her.
You still keep in touch with Coach Brooks regularly? Does he even text message?
Yeah, we text every week. Wishes me good luck on the game. GATA. I'll let y'all figure that one out. but yeah, he's awesome. We always keep up, and he visits about 2 or 3 times a year, so I get to see him here as well.
Did you ever have imagined before you got here that you know you're going to get some pretty cool road games and maybe a cool ball game or two, but just all the cities and the NFL stadiums you've gotten a chance to play in, like Jerry World, Tampa, Phoenix, New Orleans. I mean, you guys have been to some pretty cool, played in some pretty cool places.
Yeah, they're awesome. My first bowl game was in Miami, and that was a great atmosphere. Just the whole bowl week, just in that hotel on the beach. They had us a beach day. It was awesome. I think the best stadium would be probably Jerry World. That was surreal, just seeing that big old screen right above you. So you know when you did good, you know when you did bad, because it's just right above you, But it was awesome. All these stadiums and all these cities, it's just been awesome. Just being able to see the cultures and everything. I know my mom and them that I got pit bulls at the house, and so they went to see pit bulls and parolees. So everything that I've gotten to do, they've gotten to do as well. And I think that's just a blessing for my family, just to be able to experience it all.
Tammy, you mentioned.
You're not going to get to play against Nick, and what did your family think about that?
Yeah, definitely disappointed. His injury was like a non-contact injury, so it's just a freak injury. But it is what it is. I mean, we really look forward to that game as a family, and me and him just being able to compete. I mean, that's just a dream you have for brothers. But it is what it is. I'm going to see him regardless. So it'll be special.
What do you think of Scalzi's extra point?
He needs to practice a little more. He can't be letting us down on defense doing that. Everybody's all juiced up for him. But he's a great kicker. He's a soccer player back in high school, so we knew he could do it, and we know he can do it. He practices here and there once in a while. He needs to do a little more of that.
Anything else?